Hello and welcome to Krish's Kitchen. Today I'm going to show you how I make my bone broth. So bone broth, you might have heard, it's kind of one of the newest trends, but it's been around for a really long time. There's a lot of really great benefits to it. It's really helpful for gut healing because it contains the amino acid glutamine in it. And it also has other nutrients like collagen, which is amazing for the skin, and is just a general, really nourishing type of food to add into your daily regimen. If you're a vegan or a vegetarian, you can always do, you can do a fish stock if you're vegetarian and eat fish, or you can just do a plain old vegetable stock if you're vegan. But back to the bone broth, it's really simple to make. All you need is a crock pot. So I have mine right here, which I'll show you. So this is a large size crock pot. And then inside there, I have 2 chicken carcasses that I got from my butcher's, and it's an organic, clean sourced butcher. And so the chicken parts are like they're more natural chickens and not fed GMO corn feed or anything like that, because you're going to be extracting the nutrients from this animal, right? So you want to make sure that you're eating as clean an animal as possible, so you're not getting all of those toxins in there as well. So I actually have 2 carcasses here. They're like $5 for 2 carcasses. And like I said, the butcher's does that already. It's frozen. It's frozen here. And I have, I'm going to fill it up with water. And then all I do is I chop up two onions, just like this, skin on and everything. This is how simple this is. So I put all of that in the crock pot. Maybe I'll move this down so you can see what I'm doing. And then I've got 4 cloves of garlic here. And then I'm going to put in 3 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. So what this does is it helps extract the meat off the bones and all of the minerals and stuff that are within the bones. It helps like pull it all out. And then I will add a little bit of thyme. Here, you can add whatever you want, like for flavorings, I mean, I want this to taste good too, right? Oh, I have another onion skin there. And then I have some bay leaf chunks. Looks like I'm down to the end of this here. So I'll just add a whole bunch of chunks to make up for one big bay leaf. And then I'm gonna add about 8-9 turns of pepper and salt. I'll just put in, like maybe 1-2 teaspoons of salt for flavoring. And then I have this turmeric. So let me just turn the camera back around here so I'm not hunching. Turmeric is really anti-inflammatory. It's so good for you, and you can actually, if you can find it whole, it's really great. So it looks like a piece of ginger, so it has like that skin on it, and it's a really bright, beautiful orange color. I don't know if you can see that. So it will stain your fingers if you're using it. And I just put like, whatever, like the size of the tip of my thumb piece in there, and that's it. So now what I do is this will go on high. This will go on high for 4 hours, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll turn it down to low, and then I'll add a couple carrots, a couple stalks of celery. I've got some, broccoli ends here that I'll probably throw in there as well, and any other veggie scraps that you want, just to, once again, like increase that sort of mineral component of the soup. And then once it's done, what you want to do is while it's simmering, you want to keep checking the water levels because it does tend to go lower, especially before you go to bed. I made that mistake once of not checking, and the next morning it was pretty dry. So you want to just keep topping it up, and I just use water from my filtered water. And then after 24 hours, you want to do 24 hours for bone broth at least, in order to fully extract all of the nutrients. And then cool it off. So turn your crock pot off, let it completely cool, and then strain it out. However, whatever's easiest for you. I just use. I'll get like my biggest measuring cup, and I'll put my strainer on top of it, and then I'll pour out the broth in batches, and then I'll pour that broth, strain it once again on in the mason jar, and pour it into like large mason jars, and then I'll make sure it's completely cool before putting it in the freezer or the fridge. Otherwise, the glass might crack and break, which has also happened to me. And then that's it. And then what I'll do is I'll keep some in the fridge for just sipping, or for using like to cook rice, or as a stock for soups or whatever. It's really great to have this handy, and it's tasty too. And you can add, like when you're making the broth itself just for drinking, you can add things like ginger and lemon and whatever other, kind of spices and stuff that you want, just to kind of enhance that flavor. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. You can find the recipe at krishayoung.com and just search chicken bone broth. So all the ingredients will be there, and that's that. So enjoy your broth and be healthy, everyone. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.